My name is Shannon. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I am a young adult librarian with Pikes Peak Library District East Library. Today, I'm going to be talking about the art gallery in Animal Crossing New Horizons. The art gallery addition to your island's museum came in a May update, and with it we got Red, the clever fox who may or may not sell fake art. As of making this video, I have a completed art gallery which looks something like this. The addition of the art gallery was one of my favorite parts of the update, since I'm a huge fan of art and art history. Now, art history is the study of aesthetic objects and visual expression in historical and stylistic context. It's by examining these paintings, sculptures, and architecture that we can understand cultures through a strictly visual medium. In Animal Crossing New Horizons, there are 43 art pieces you can collect. Collecting every piece can feel daunting and even a bit annoying, as Red doesn't show up nearly as often as any of us would like. Some of them you may recognize, like the Mona Lisa, and others you may not be familiar with. So today, I'm going to focus on a few pieces that cover a few different cultures, art periods, and more. The first piece we're going to talk about is this piece, Winged Victory of Samothrace, or Nike of Samothrace. It is a Hellenistic statue depicting the Greek goddess of victory, Nike. Created around 200 to 190 BCE, before Common Era, it's one of the few surviving examples of ancient Greek sculpture in existence. In the game, once you've collected the genuine Valiant statue, the info card will read, a statue of the goddess of victory, Nike, found on Samothrace. It shows Nike alighting on the prow of a ship. Originally found in separate pieces, it has largely been restored, but the arms and head are still missing. This statue is so fragile that during World War II, the Winged Victory joined the Venus de Milo at a chateau outside of Paris. Curators at the Louvre had to take special precautions with this statue because of the fact that it was assembled from pieces. Here's a photo. Here's another art piece you can get in-game, but it is also held in the Louvre's collection in Paris. Meet Liberty Leading the People, painted by 19th century romantic artist Delacroix in the same year as the French Revolution. The woman in the center is often mistaken for Joan of Arc, but she is actually the fictional Marianne. Since the French Revolution, which took place in 1830, Marianne has been the national personification of the French Republic, and by extension, the French people. Marianne represents liberty, equality, fraternity, and reason. In the painting, Marianne holds the flag of the French Revolution. That flag is now used by the French people today. In-game, there are no fakes for the worthy painting. Buy with confidence, friends. Leaving France, let's talk a little bit about this piece. Meet the Amazing Painting, also known as Militia Company of District 2 under the command of Captain Frans Bannock Kock, or more commonly, the Night Watch, housed in Amsterdam's Rijksmuseum. Once you've added this painting to your gallery, the info card will read, this masterpiece, painted by 17th century Dutch artist Rembrandt, depicts a military gathering. At the time, portraits usually showed their subjects standing still, so this was a leap forward in technique. For many years, art scholars thought the painting was set at night, but a restoration revealed a dark varnish. We can now see the dynamic poses and lighting as they were meant to be seen, in the daytime. Rembrandt is largely known for his use of light in his paintings, and as you can see in this painting, the contrast between light and dark shifts, making the center of the painting the focus. As the info card also suggests, Rembrandt's painting is different from other military portraits due to the motion you see with everyone in the background. It's also worth noting that this painting is huge in real life. Really huge. It measures almost 12 feet by 14.5 feet. Now, let's talk about the infamous Terracotta Warriors. Adding the genuine article to your gallery, you can learn that these Terracotta Warriors were buried with the first Qin emperor to protect him in the afterlife. Nearly 2,000 years later, in 1974, about 8,000 of them were found. Each statue is said to have been handmade with different poses, expressions, and clothing. These statues are, in fact, older than the Winged Victory, dating all the way back to 210 BCE, when the first emperor of the Qin dynasty passed. The Terracotta Warriors fall into the category of funerary art, as they were made to be buried with the dead. Funerary art is found all over the globe, and for many cultures, it was customary to send the dead with something to take with them to the afterlife. Sometimes it was food, sometimes it was coins for safe passage to the underworld. And in this case, it was protection for the Qin emperor. The last piece I'm going to talk about is the Calm painting, or A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte. There are no forgeries for this painting in New Horizons, so grab it when you can. Let's read the info card. Seurat, known as the founder of Neo-Impressionism, invented the use of brightly colored dots. His method, which does not involve mixing pigments, took time. This piece, for instance, took 2 years. It shows a crowd enjoying a day off at the River Seine in France. Seurat's style of painting is known to many as Pointillism. Pointillism requires that the viewer be able to blend the colored dots on their own. From a distance, you can't see the dots, and instead your eyes blend the colors for you. It's only when you get closer to the painting that you see each individual dot. You can find this painting at the Art Institute of Chicago. Thank you so much for watching this video on a couple of art pieces in the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. My name is Shannon, and thank you for watching Teen Gaming.